Hey guys, it's Paul Jang with Land Capitalism. Today we're going to be talking about wholesaling, houses and getting into land investing. How is it different? And some of the things that you'll see. My brother-in-law got into wholesaling and rehabbing. When I first got into real estate investing, wholesaling, rehabbing were kind of the things that I thought about in getting into the business. I actually, bought properties on tax auctions with partners, basically houses, and we lost our shirt doing that. Um, there's different ways that you could protect yourselves, but I've just found that at least for myself, wholesaling is a full-time business. It is hard to do it just part-time. And really you are looking for high equity, someone that's very motivated, and willing to sell it to you for peanuts. The thing with these properties, there's so many wholesalers. You just have a lot of competition in finding these properties, so you're competing against other wholesalers, and you're also competing with probate lawyers, real estate agents, um, rehabbers. You're basically fighting for all these properties, and these deals are out there. But if you want to do it with like the no money down, like that, that kind of stuff, like most of it is double closings or assignments of contract. And man, there is a lot of pressure for you to sell the property in a timely fashion, because what you're basically doing is, if you ever see the I buy houses or we buy houses for cash, basically they put them up in contract and then they try flipping it over to a rehabber or someone else. So it's a lot more work than you think it is, and there is money in there if you really invest your time in it and make your processes. It's really difficult to find deals. That's just what I found. Um, but once you get the deal and the numbers are right, there are people willing to buy it. But especially in the beginning, it'll be kind of a crunch to figure that out. So that's wholesaling. Land investing's a different game. I just found that it's much easier to acquire property cheaply. And this method I feel like isn't the best if you have a specific, parcel of land that you really want to have. But if you're finding, cheaper properties, it's just much easier to pick up land. There's not the competition with real estate agents, the rehabbers, um, and you could kind of do it everywhere. Whereas with wholesaling, I feel like, I know some of the nationwide people, but almost always I've just kind of found that most of them are local. Um, with land investing, it's kind of like I could do it in pretty much any state. I never really checked international markets. We picked up a property in Mexico last year, I think, just kind of for personal use, but it's much more, I feel like, flexible. And then in terms of selling it, it's not as quick of a sale. So that I found, at least with like wholesaling, it's like the pressure's on because you said you're gonna pay cash for it. But with land, um, it usually takes a couple months for the property to sell. Just in my observations, that's kind of what I found. There's the quick sales and stuff, but by doing it that way, you just feel less of that time crunch. And what ends up happening is the more inventory you have, the more that you'll get a sale. Whereas with a wholesale deal, it's kind of like I found the deal, I need to like let go of it quickly. With land, it's I just get a larger inventory and things will sell um, over time. And then once you have that, it just kind of starts flowing. But that's land investing in a nutshell and wholesaling. I think if you're 100% into houses, like that's what you want to get into, like, wholesaling is great. If you are looking more for part-time or cash flow, right? Like with wholesaling, it's all cash deals. Um, if you want some like passive income, multiple streams of income, that kind of stuff, I think land investing is a great way to go. So that's it with wholesaling and land investing. Um, Check out the description below for our land course and subscribe to the channel. It helps us out. Take care.